Let's see. A revenge story, Vikings, Robert Eggers. Yeah, sign me up. Let's talk about The Northman. From visionary director Robert Eggers comes The Northman, an action filled epic that follows a young Viking prince on his quest to avenge his father's murder. The movie stars Alexander Skarsgård, Nicole Kidman, Claes Bang, Ethan Hawke, and Anya Taylor-Joy. First off, I have to warn you, this is not an action movie, like by any stretch. This is different. This is a different kind of movie than perhaps many were expecting. I saw a lot of reviews from people, I guess regular folk, not like reviewers and things like that. Lots of people that were very, very disappointed that the trailer presented the movie in a specific way. And I just have to say, I mean, if you've seen a Robert Eggers movie, I mean, it's a lot like a Robert Eggers movie. It's kind of what you would expect, but not everybody knows who Robert Eggers is. So yeah, I have to say it's definitely more leisurely paced. If you've ever seen a Robert Eggers movie before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's got the same pacing and feel of The Lighthouse or The Witch. Maybe not visually, but it definitely is just a this lingering, beautiful cinematography. This almost like tone poem of violence and revenge. It's sort of dreamlike, and there's a little bit of magic and almost it's almost trying to put you in a specific state of mind, the first 20 minutes or so. And yeah, I think that in that respect it works. This story is loosely based on the story of Amleth, which is a part of the history of the Danes, called Gesta Danorum, and it was written circa 1200 by Saxo Grammaticus. And apparently it inspired Hamlet, Shakespeare. Is that true?
Why, I'm not sure why you're bothering me, but yes, Hamlet was inspired by the Gesta Danorum.
Well, I mean, there you go. If I had a criticism of Robert Eggers, it would definitely be that character always takes a back seat to the plot. There's just not a rich character there. It's people who are superbly acted across the board, like I said. But it feels like the plot is always the most important thing. And just when you think that, oh, we're gonna get some insight into what the character's thinking and stuff like that, nope, the plot's moving forward. And it's that's just how I always feel with his movies. This may not be the most popular opinion when it comes to being critical of a movie like this, but every movie is different, and there are some that are made for the blockbusters, kind of thing, and there's some that are more artistic. This is definitely more artistic, and it feels like it's a study in tone, and it almost feels like I'm watching like an expertly made student film or a visual essay. And that's not to say that I didn't enjoy watching it. I think, like I said, the acting serves the plot beautifully. It really does do the job that it's setting out to do. And it is seriously one of the most beautiful movies I've seen in years. And I think just shooting in Iceland probably helps with that. But it is gorgeous to look at. But all that being said, it's a movie that I don't feel like has any staying power with me. It's probably why all of his movies, while I enjoyed them, I'll never watch again. Knowing what a Robert Eggers movie is, I have to judge it on that scale. And for me, it's like, of The Witch, The Lighthouse, and The Northman's my favorite one. And I would have to say it's probably like 3.25 out of 4 stars. But again, for most people, I don't know if they're down to watch a leisurely paced, beautifully shot, but ultimately essay like movie on revenge. I don't know. So, The Northman. I'm curious, for those of you who have seen it, what you thought of it. I mean, are you kind of on that same page with me where you're like, wow, I really enjoyed that, but yeah, I'll never see it again? Or are you like, no, no, this movie is gorgeous, and this movie is to be studied and revered, and I have no idea. So let me know down below what you're thinking, and we'll talk about it. So thank you so much for watching, We'll see you on the next one.
Hi, I'm William Shakespeare. I'm not sure why you're bothering me, but yes. Yes, I mean, Hamlet, yes. I was inspired, yes. Yes.